Can you watch all 7 minutes of Kamala Harris talking? Each clip is short. There is no repetition, so brace yourself. Please share this video, and if some of you could subscribe to my channel, I could really use the help to get started. Good luck, everybody. Are you ready?
Foreign policy, it might sound complicated, but really it's relationships. So just think about it as relationships.
That's not my question. Not have you verified it. That's clear to me.
Best rapper alive.
Tupac.
There's no question we have to be practical. But being practical also recognizes that climate change is an existential threat.
Literally, Donald Trump plays Alec Baldwin so well. It's just amazing to watch. He's such a good actor. On day one, we're going to repeal that tax bill.
Because
Yes.
you are idiots.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there is plenty of now evidence to suggest that he is irresponsible with his words in a way that could result in harm to other people. When it's time to battle, I have no problem doing my fair share and grabbing a spear.
Okay.
The impact of your words, much less the policies that you promulgate in that very important department. White supremacist extremist that you failed to mention. Very specific threat. And I was a part of those peaceful protests. He conducts trade policy by tweet, frankly born out of his fragile ego. You know, he reminds me of that guy in The Wizard of Oz. You know, when you pull back the curtain, it's a really small dude.
Did you know that you and Snoop Dogg share a birthday?
I did.
Oh.
I actually did.
Oh.
And I talked to him recently. And here's what I'd like to say to everybody. They were selling weed. These guys are selling weed. Look, and I'm a former career prosecutor. I know what I'm talking about. Well, listen, as a former prosecutor and as the former Attorney General of California, which, by the way, I ran the Department of Justice, which is the second largest Department of Justice in the country, second only to the United States Department of Justice. I haven't listened, and I would suggest that nobody should listen to that kind of conversation. No, I used to teach. We should assume and we should expect that he will take his duties seriously. Okay, and you also in this hearing have a responsibility to answer the questions that are being asked of you. I'm going to ask you a different question. She's like, you got your kids some really serious stuff. My kids didn't get that. I know. I know. Can you give me a yes or no answer? Are you willing or are you not willing? Yes or no, sir? Let me just be very clear about this. I am opposed to any policy. Questions, and you would rely on that policy. Did you not ask your staff to show you the policy that would be the basis for you refusing to answer? Challenging the status quo, I think that's fantastic.
Open for grabs. You know what he has made open for grabs? The United States of America.
Reimagining how we do public safety in America. So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy.
I really wish that I had taken more psychology classes.
I'm not finished.
I see none.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. So my question is, I didn't know it was actually a thing among our people. I think that he has defiled the office of the President of the United States. The President of the United States has so much power, and in particular in that microphone that she holds. I am Kamala Harris, and I am proud to announce that I am running for President of the United States.
It's fascinating. If it weren't so troubling, it would be really incredibly fascinating.
Upon being elected, I will give the United States Congress 100 days to get their act together and have the courage to pass reasonable gun safety laws. And if they fail to do it, then I will take executive action. So we need to obviously have a law about it, because otherwise we can't get people to do the right thing. I got a lot of ideas. I will not be lectured by the Vice President. Joe Biden is saying he openly attempted to suppress the vote. Joe Biden on that stage said, hey, it's a failed record. Leaders of all of our formerly allied countries have now decided that they hold in greater esteem and respect Xi Jinping, the head of the Chinese Communist Party. Joe and I embraced dictators around the world. You got to keep your word to your friends. Got to be loyal to your friends. I serve on the Intelligence Committee of the United States Senate. Donald Trump, the Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America, prefers to take the word of Vladimir Putin, and the thing that has always been part of the strength of our nation, in addition to our great military, has been that we keep our word. But Donald Trump doesn't understand that because he doesn't understand what it means to be honest. It was hurtful. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And you know what a bounty is? It's somebody puts a price on your head and they will pay it if you are killed. And they'd say, oh, I freaked out, therefore I didn't have the state of mind for which you can convict me of murder. I'm so glad we went through a little history lesson. Let's do that a little more. You know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Okay. I'm trying to answer you now.
The American people deserve a straight answer. And if you haven't figured it out yet, the straight answer is they are going to pack the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I'm about to. Because I sit on the Senate Judiciary because of the ineptitude of an administration that was unwilling to speak the truth to the American people. On day one, Joe Biden will repeal that tax. There was a time when our country believed in science. This is supposed to be a debate based on fact and truth. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait.
I'm speaking. If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation, okay? So that's off the table for discussion, because it's not a debatable point. You remember that Rick James song, Mary Jane? Leave Joe alone. Just leave him alone. And not that of Donald Trump and the Vice President. I'm California Senator Kamala Harris, and I am pleased to announce that I am running for the first ever Senate seat of Wakanda. 7 members of President George W. Bush's cabinet are supporting our ticket. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I'm
speaking. There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. It was not something that I really heard or processed or, He didn't answer. He did not answer the question. The President or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone? Yes or no, please, sir? Seems you'd remember something like that and be able to tell us. Perhaps they've suggested, hinted.
Carol,
I'm not finished.
I see none.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Wow, congratulations, you made it. I hope you're okay. Take some time to relax, you earned it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe. I have another challenge coming out soon, and you don't want to miss it.